also integrated it with our manager development program. So we have manager flagship programs where every time we hire a new manager or someone becomes the first-time manager at Google, they go through a 2-day flagship training. And within that, emotional intelligence development. And that's like weaved into the rest of the journey that they go through in those 2 days, and also afterwards in the community learning and the peer coaching models that they go through.
Oh. How much of the 2-day is actually emotional intelligence? How much is mindfulness? And what model do you use for emotional intelligence?
We used your original model, Dan. We introduce it through you. Basically, we talk about self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy. We talk about motivation, and then we talk about social skills. Mm-hmm. So, there's pretty much all of it is covered. And we teach them emotional intelligence competencies that you came up with in the book that you wrote through mindfulness practice, loving kindness meditation, body scan, resilience meditation. This is the content that was developed at Google. Meng worked with you on it, right? And with you and Richie and everybody. And since then, Search Inside Yourself Leadership Institute has kept the content updated. And we customize it a bit for Google need, like, just to make it relevant for our culture. Sure. And why is this important to learn right now?
So how have you adapted it for the Google culture? Could you give me an example of that?
We really tie it into how Google wants to operate, right? Like, we want to be a helpful company. We want to have a respectful culture of inclusion and diversity. We want to have leaders who are empathetic and conscientious and conscious. We also weave this into psychological safety. How do teams create psychological safety through the lens of EQ? So we take like what has been, what's the need at Google, what's the culture we want to see, and what are the values we want to hold as a company, and integrate the content that way.
So could you name 2 or 3 cultural values at Google that are supported by some aspect of emotional intelligence?
Yeah, being helpful, our CEO talks a lot about it. We want to be a helpful company. We want to create products that are helpful for the world. Like, how can we be helpful? We can't be helpful if we are more aware of ourselves, we're aware of others, we identify each other as human beings first, and we identify our users as humans also. And then how do we design our products with that empathetic mindset?
Empathy would be the value, the part of emotional intelligence.
Yes, yes.
Value.